Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. I know it's been quite a while since I've done a video, but as some of you may know, I've been wanting to do some more high quality videos on this channel instead of just shitposts all the time. So this is gonna be the start of that, and I'm hoping it turns out good. Anyways, in celebration of the lead up to Mercury Act 1, I've decided to review every single EP and album released by Imagine Dragons until we get to Mercury, which I will then also review. And just in general, I think the band deserves some more positive coverage on this platform. Pretty sure many of you watching this know what I mean. Nobody else seemed to be doing it, so I figured, why not me? Plus it gives me an excuse to edit some high quality stuff. So to start this off, I've decided to do the Imagine Dragons EP because that is the first official release from the band. So without further ado, let's start. So let's just get this out of the way. Why am I not reviewing the Speak to Me EP from 2008? Well, because it's not Imagine Dragons, it's that simple. So for those who don't know, it's basically a different band comprised of entirely different members other than Dan Reynolds and Andrew Tolman. Aside from the band members, it's also entirely different style-wise. You know what I mean if you've listened to it. And as far as I know, Dan Reynolds also doesn't consider this the same band. And many fans, including myself, don't consider it to be the same band as 2009 onward. If you want my review on the Speak to Me EP, let me just get it out of the way.
So come on, booze.
Starting out with some background information. So this EP was the first official release from the band, as I described earlier, released back in 2009. God damn it, I feel old. Honestly, this is probably the best start I could have asked for from the band. Once I've done all these reviews, I will go through and rank them all. But as of right now, I'm going to say that this is my favorite of the early EPs. I love all the songs on here, they're all great. And I think they really show what's to come in Night Visions, because they all have some sort of resemblance of early Night Visions-esque blood. From this point until Night Visions, the band consisted of Dan Reynolds on vocals, Wayne Sherman on guitar, Ben McKee on bass, Andrew Tolman on drums, and Brittany Tolman on keys and backing vocals. The EP starts out with I Need a Minute, which has a very welcoming intro. This song in particular really shows early Night Visions-esque, with a mixture of guitars and synths to me, and a little bit of bass thrown in there at some points. I love that little little bit of guitar at the start there, you know the one. Yeah, that sounds great. I love it. Always have. Now the lyrics on this one are a bit different now. There's a theory out there of it being like the life of a stripper through her eyes. Now, if this is true, then it's actually it makes sense. It makes sense. But that's just a theory. A fire breather theory. It's never been officially confirmed that that's it, but come on, it makes sense. If it was that, I think it's a pretty compelling lyrical standpoint, because like this, and along with Curse, which I will discuss later, like they feel like a story, and while probably not this one, but maybe Curse is inspired by something that went on in Dan's life, but it feels like, yeah, it feels like its own story. And I kind of miss that in their newer material. You don't see too much of that anymore, if at all. And really, just in general, as a different subject matter that the band hasn't really tackled. If that's the case, I don't know. Hey, I'm just throwing things out here. But come on, what else is it about? Next up, it's Uptight. This one's awesome. I love everything about this song. I loved it from the minute I heard it. Let's just get out of the way. Come on. The guitar solo, fucking awesome. I like the way Dan delivers his vocals on this one. Now, lyrically, this one, I'm not entirely sure. This is completely a theory. It's never been confirmed. There's nothing on the Genius website about this or anything. This is just what I'm thinking, and this is a very recent theory of mine. Uptight, to me, sounds like it could be Dan conveying his early frustrations towards Mormonism, with lines such as,
Say goodbye to all your friends. They will miss you when they're stranded. Why don't you see what they're saying? It's crazy. I'm seeing those things they believe in.
I don't know, completely a theory, probably wrong. I don't know. That's what I get out of it. Next, we got Cover Up coming up next for the third track. Not too much to say about this one. Like, it's a great song. I absolutely love it. And, ooh, I love that rhythm. I like the lyrics. I like how they're written and everything. I don't know what the hell they mean, but, instrumentally, it's great. I love the rhythm of this one. You know, it's great. Love it. Alright. Next one we got here is Curse. Now, like I was mentioning with I Need a Minute, it's like a narrative. It's not like it feels like its own story. And yes, it could be based on other events, but it feels like its own thing. I don't know how to describe this. I know a lot of musicians do it. I just don't hear it too much recently anymore. And specifically with Imagine Dragons, I want them to return to this. Not all the time, of course. I think that would get redundant at that point. But I feel like they could do it every once in a while. And the only example I could maybe think of from recent years is maybe Bullet in a Gun, Cover Up, and Curse in particular have some great bass lines from Ben. I miss bass lines like this so much. And then lastly, the synths fit right with the guitar on this song. Just such a great song. Great song. And lastly, we close off the EP with Drive. It's a very calm, slowed song that I think if it was a closer for an album, it would work. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut. Now, for albums, I really have to like closers. They really have to stick with me, or else I'm like, alright, that was kind of a waste. Like, I get the idea of a slow closer, or like a slow or more calm closer. I get that. But a lot of the times, I feel like they're not done right. Drive, if this was a closer, I think it would have worked. Now, for an EP, I don't think you really need any significant sound for closing. But for a full-length album, yes. So really, I'd say that's a pretty fitting close to the EP. Oh, also, that mini little guitar solo there. Love that. Love that. Overall, this is a great EP containing some of my favorite material from the band. Like I said before, the best start I could have asked for the band. I just wish this was available on streaming services along with the other EPs. It's just like I understand they were independently released, but come on. You can make it happen. Come on. Overall, there's not really any problems that stick out to me on this EP. And it's my favorite of all the EPs. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching this review of the Imagine Dragons EP. I will be trying to consistently upload reviews of all the EPs and albums up to the release of Mercury, Act 1. When Mercury Act 1 does release, I will probably need about a week to get my thoughts all together. Anyways, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more Imagine Dragons related content. Mostly shitposts, but I am trying to make some higher quality content. And I will see you guys next time.